Dream big and explore our world.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
Music and adventure swirl.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
A hike in the forest and swim in the sea. Meet silly creatures and learn new things. So sing great songs, travel on a train, but build a skyscraper and pilot a plane. Whatever you imagine, whatever you explore on this magical journey, there will always be more. Make new friends, come on, don't be shy. Let's get a kite and we'll fly, fly, fly. Whatever you imagine, whatever you explore on this magical journey, there will always be more.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
Hi, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Storytime Anytime. Do you like math and science? Do you like to conduct experiments in science class? If so, then you might want to become a chemist someday. What exactly is chemistry? Chemistry focuses on chemical substances and how they interact with each other. Chemistry is an interesting branch of science that studies what things are made of and how they work. Do you like to bake cookies? Do you know why cookies rise in the oven? Have you ever thought how snowflakes are formed? Or how medicines work to make sick people better? If you are a problem solver and interested in research, you might want to learn more about chemistry.
Pollutants like acid rain can hurt our streams and lakes and damage our forests too. We have so much at stake. Some chemists look at water and test the air we breathe. They help to find ways to keep our environment clean. Some chemists look at garbage, how fast does it decay? They know that plastic products don't easily go away. Now some will help when someone accidentally spills oil and help to clean the water or the spill that's in the soil. What does a chemist do? Well, lots and lots of things. Depending on her interests, she can do most anything. Experiments and research will help our world learn the answers to the unknown questions that cause us concern. Some chemists like to work with color and to make new paints. They mix the different chemicals for new colors they will make. And there are chemists that invent and make new batteries. For someday cars will not need gas but run electrically. I think that biochemists' jobs are very interesting. They look at blood and tissue samples and start examining the reason why a person is not feeling very well. And they carefully study each white and red blood cell. What does a chemist do? Well, lots and lots of things. Depending on his interests, he can do most anything. Experiments and research will help our world learn the answers to the unknown questions that cause us concern.
Do you like to investigate? Or do you like to know what happens to the puddle that splash between your toes? Do you ask a lot of questions, like what is H2O? Or why does sugar taste so sweet? Would you like to know? It's called chemistry. You might grow up to be a chemist who will help us find the answers that we need. You might investigate the cause of a strange disease and search for cures to help people live past 103. Do you like to play in water and mix in a little dirt? Now how will you get that spot off of your brand new shirt? What happens when you hold some chocolate in your little hand? And why does water, when it freezes, start to expand? It's called chemistry. You might grow up to be a chemist who will help us find the answers that we need. You might investigate the cause of a strange disease and search for cures to help people live past 103. It's called chemistry. You might grow up to be a chemist who will help us find the answers that we need. You might investigate the cause of a strange disease and search for cures to help people live past 103.
Chemists are kind of like detectives. They do a lot of research and conduct experiments to find out new information. If an idea has not been proven yet, a chemist will need to make an educated guess called an hypothesis. Do you like to investigate new ideas?
I have a new idea, for I've studied hard and long. I make an educated guess. I do not think I'm wrong. Let's continue to investigate and gather all the facts and make more observations so we're sure to be exact.
An hypothesis is an educated guess. It has not yet been proven, but it helps us to address a theory of which a scientist wants us to be aware. So she forms an hypothesis, her great idea she will share. You probably make more educated guesses than you think. For example, if you're in the grocery store and you see a woman putting baby food and diapers in the grocery cart, you might guess that she has a baby at home. You didn't see the baby, but you made a good educated guess because of your observations.
Once the hypothesis is made, then you will find that scientists investigate in order to refine with experiments and searching if their guess is really right. It will become a theory which they will then recite.
An hypothesis is an educated guess. It has not yet been proven, but it helps us to address a theory of which a scientist wants us to be aware. So she forms an hypothesis, her great idea she will share.
If all scientists get the same answer when they investigate an hypothesis, it will become a theory. If the theory is never proven wrong after many, many years, it will become a natural law.
An hypothesis is an educated guess. It has not yet been proven, but it helps us to address a theory of which a scientist wants us to be aware. So she forms an hypothesis, her great idea she will share.
A ladybug is very small. Have you ever wondered what the smallest part of a ladybug is? Could it be its little legs or its tiny eyes? No, actually, scientists call the smallest part of anything an atom. Anything you see at all in the world that takes up space is made up of atoms. Atoms are so small that you cannot see them. In fact, it takes a special electron microscope to see an atom.
What is the smallest part of a little ladybug? What is the smallest part of that ugly-looking slug? What is the smallest part of that beautiful oak tree? What is the smallest part of a playful chimpanzee? Atoms, atoms, they're tiny particles. The smallest part of anything so small you cannot see. That atoms make up everything from frogs to kangaroos. Did you know, in fact, that atoms even make up you? What is the smallest part of the scary rattlesnake? What is the smallest part of your favorite chocolate cake? What is the smallest part of that colorful balloon? What is the smallest part of a fragile small cocoon? Atoms, atoms, they're tiny particles. The smallest part of anything so small you cannot see. That atoms make up everything from frogs to kangaroos. Did you know, in fact, that atoms even make up you? Atoms, atoms, they're tiny particles. The smallest part of anything so small you cannot see. That atoms make up everything from frogs to kangaroos. Did you know, in fact, that atoms even make up you?
There are a lot of interesting words chemists study in the science of chemistry. Let's learn about a few new words like compounds and mixtures.
We stay together, we do not come apart. We stay together because we are sweethearts. Once we're joined, we have a special bond that will not break. And scientists
special bond, for we like to be separated for a while from our company.
Mixtures, mixtures, we are quite a team. A group of different chemicals, we really are supreme. Like the ocean water and the salt hot sand, we can be separated, we all understand.
Now there's a special mixture called a solution. Solutions are made with liquids like water. When you stir drink mixes into water, you are making a solution. The parts dissolve and spread evenly throughout the water. Powdered lemonade mix does this.
Compounds, mixtures, they are quite a team. A group of different elements, they really are supreme.
Compounds stay together while mixtures come apart.
Now you know about these words, while you sure are smart.
If you have a curious mind and like to make new discoveries, then I'm sure you like to conduct experiments. Experiments help scientists gather new information and learn interesting facts about what they are studying.
You can do experiments with things you have at home. Make sure you work with mom or dad or a chaperone. You will learn to make things change just by what you do, like mixing, stirring, holding, freezing, and by blowing too.
It is very important to work with an adult when you want to do experiments. And remember that you should never taste anything if you do not know what it is, or mix things together if you do not know what will happen. Chemistry can be fun if you follow these important safety rules. Take some liquid soap and a little water too. Mix it well and notice all the bubbles now on you. Make a circle with some pipe cleaners and you'll see that this bubble blower makes the biggest bubbles, yes indeed. Now take a piece of chocolate, hold it tightly in your hand. Wait a minute, feel it melt, this wasn't a good plan. So put it in the freezer, no the chocolate, not your hand. For freezing makes things hard, it makes water expand. Take a cup of water and add a powdered mix, like lemonade or fruit punch, a drink you will have fixed. But take some water and some oil and do the same thing, and notice how they separate, it's really amazing.
You can do experiments with things you have at home. Make sure you work with mom or dad or a chaperone. You will learn to make things change just by what you do, like mixing, stirring, holding, freezing, and by blowing too. When I grow up, I want to be something very interesting. The job I'll do will help a lot of people, and I'll like the work that I do. Each day will be adventurous, and I'll strive to learn a lot. Then I'll share what I know, and my knowledge will grow. It's the perfect job.
I ask so many questions that my parents think I should become a chemist someday. Like, why does my bicycle rust when I leave it outside in the rain? Or what makes the powder in water turn into gelatin when my mom puts it in the refrigerator? I like doing experiments at school too. I like to solve problems and discover ways to help people, so I think I would like to develop new medicines to help people who are sick. Yes, becoming a chemist would be the right occupation for me. Now science is important, so I'll study hard when learning
This has been brought to you by Twin Sisters Digital Media and Evergreen Podcasts. Be sure to hit subscribe and tell your friends to join us for our next episode, Protons, Neutrons, and Electrons. Parents, for an opportunity to win a $50 gift card, find us on Facebook by searching Twin Sisters Digital Media. Follow our page, then just like and share our latest post. The winners will be announced on Facebook a week later. If your children enjoyed these songs and stories, go to twinsisters.com to find even more ways for them to sing and learn. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter for our free download of the day giveaways and promotions on exciting new digital learning content like these and much more. And visit our friends at evergreenpodcasts.com. Thank you for joining us at Storytime Anytime.